two men that would lead the new Pilgrim Separatist movement were William Brewster and William Bradford. William Brewster was a preacher who came from Scrooby in North Nottinghamshire. In about 1602, his neighbors began to assemble for worship at his home, the Scrooby Manor House, and in 1606 he joined them in organizing the Separatist Church of Scrooby. He was imprisoned for a short time when he tried to flee to Holland without permission. Then there was William Bradford, who was born in the nearby Yorkshire farming community of Austerfield, England. Both of his parents died, and he became an orphan in his early childhood. When young William was about 12, he visited the neighboring town of Scrooby and witnessed a very unusual church service. He was astonished by its fellowship and its lack of ritual. Time and again he returned, drawn to the congregation's fervor for reform. No one in the congregation could have imagined that this boy would later become their most trusted leader in the New World. By the age of 17, William Bradford was a fully committed member of the Scrooby Home Church, and he shared the radical idea of separating from the official Church of England. When the congregation learned that the current king, King James I, intended to, quote, harry them from the land, they fled to Holland. By the way, if you've ever read the King James Bible, it's named after King James I. They packed up and tried to board a ship and leave, but they were arrested for failing to first get permission to leave the country. About a year later, they were permitted to depart and made the voyage to Amsterdam. The beautiful canals of Amsterdam were jammed with activity. It was a bustling trade city, but it was difficult for the English-speaking Pilgrim farmers to adapt. They attended this English-speaking church here in Amsterdam, along with other English separatists, a church that still holds English-speaking services some 400 years later. But it soon became clear their view on how to worship God differed from the others, and life in the big city held no allure. It seemed like there might be better opportunities in the nearby university town of Leiden. So the Pilgrims picked up and moved again.